Your brain is under attack right now. And the worst part, you don't even realize it. You open your phone to quickly check something, maybe a text, a notification, or a short meme. And then, boom, 2 hours have passed. You didn't mean to spend that much time on your phone. You didn't plan it, you didn't want it, but you've been led away, unconsciously. Not by you, but by the people who designed it all. This isn't an accident, no, this is manipulation. Your brain is being hijacked. If you don't fight back, if you don't stay alert, one day you'll wake up and wonder, how have I lived? Where did my life go? Imagine this: you sit down to complete something important. Maybe you're studying, writing a report, working on a project, or simply cleaning your room. But before you start, you just glance at your phone just for a second. A notification from a friend, a funny meme, a short video. One click leads to another. And you're trapped in the invisible web of algorithms. Now your focus is broken. Even when you put your phone down, your mind hasn't returned. According to research by University of California professor Gloria Mark, it takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to regain full focus after an interruption. That means every time you just take a quick peek, you're losing more than just a few seconds. You could be losing nearly half an hour of productive work. When this pattern repeats day after day, it doesn't just affect your productivity, it starts to rewire your brain, and not in a good way. Studies show that excessive social media use reduces your ability to focus, solve problems, and think deeply. Your brain adapts to short bursts of dopamine, making activities like reading, writing, or long-term work feel more difficult. That's why reading a book feels like a hard work. While watching TikToks feels easy, your brain is addicted to instant gratification. If you don't control it, it will forget how to function without it. It's time to get real. Social media isn't free. You're not the customer, you're the product. Every second you spend scrolling is money in someone else's pocket. Every click, every like, every pause is collected as valuable data. That data is used to make the content more addictive, to keep you glued to it. Ever wonder how your For You feed knows exactly what you want to see before you even know it? It's because it tracks everything you do, how long you linger, what you skip, and what you click on. The algorithm doesn't sleep, it studies your brain in real time. Its sole job is to keep you engaged for as long as possible. So how do you get out of Step 1, control your input. If your feed is designed to distract you, you'll be distracted. It's not about willpower, it's about the system. Unfollow annoying accounts, turn off notifications, set app limits, turn your phone into a tool, not a trap. Step 2, reset your brain. You've trained yourself to crave dopamine quickly. Reverse that. Read a book. Go for a walk without your phone. Engage in activities that require patience and presence. It may be hard at first, but eventually, your brain will thank you. These aren't wastes of time, they're exercises for your brain. They help it relearn how to focus, how to feel calm, and how to maintain an idea for longer than 10 seconds. Of course, it will feel unpleasant at first. It's like removing sugar from your coffee, but trust me, after a few days, the bitterness will turn into something pleasant. You'll start to feel clearer, more focused. And strangely enough, it's refreshing not to be constantly pulled in different directions. Step 3, use technology against itself. If you have to be online, use it to grow yourself, learn something useful, follow content that makes you smarter, understands yourself better, lives better. Algorithms respond to what you engage with. Choose carefully. Every meaningful video you finish is a signal to the system that you want more. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. Most people will keep scrolling, keep clicking, and keep wasting time. But if you're still here, you're different. You have the power to break the cycle. Will you continue to be a passive consumer? Or will you take back control of your time and attention? Your brain isn't broken, it was just stolen. And now, it's time to get it back. Put down your phone for once and choose yourself. Once you realize that your brain is being hacked every day by mindless taps on your phone and by seemingly harmless swipes that steal hours of your attention, the next step is not to panic, but to take action. Small, slow, but lasting action. It's like relearning how to master yourself in a world full of things that intentionally pull you away from yourself. Imagine a typical day. You put down your phone, determined to get to work, but less than 10 minutes later, your hand reaches for it again. That cycle repeats itself day after day. It's not because you're weak, it's because the digital world is designed so cleverly. While the human brain is still wired like a conditioned machine, lured by quick and easy rewards. So, how do you reset worry? It doesn't require deleting all your apps or moving to the mountains to live as a hermit. You just need to start rebuilding your relationship with technology and, more importantly, with yourself. Instead of turning on your phone every morning as a reflex, try starting your day with a few minutes of quiet, no screens, no noise, just you and your breathing. It may feel uncomfortable at first, as if you're missing something, but be patient. Just like when you go on a sugar diet, you'll miss it for the first few days. But then your taste buds will begin to refresh. So will your mind. Also, try writing by hand every day just a few lines. This isn't about becoming a writer, it's about getting your mind back to its natural pace. Each stroke of writing is a way to restore the focus that surfing the web has taken away. Or even more simply, go for a walk without music. When you don't have anything to stimulate your brain with sound or sight, you start to hear the wind, your footsteps, and most importantly, your heartbeat. This recovery doesn't happen overnight. It results from repeated choices made every day, choosing to turn off notifications, choosing to sit still instead of opening YouTube, and choosing to chat in person instead of texting. Each choice is a brick, and over time, you can rebuild a solid mental foundation that no app can replace. The cool thing is, you don't have to wait until you feel motivated enough. Just do one small thing today. Spend a minute in silence. Refuse the urge to check your phone one time, or enjoy an afternoon without notifications. The freedom you're seeking is about knowing when to stop. Resetting your brain isn't the end goal, it's a journey you embark on with yourself. A journey that begins the moment you choose to disconnect and reconnect more deeply with real life. It doesn't have to be perfect, just don't give up. This journey is not a smooth one. There will be days when you slip into mindless cycles watching one video after another, checking your phone just to see the time, then reading the news, and finally checking social media. There will be times when you feel like you're back at square one. But that's not a failure. That's just part of the process of learning to be proactive again. What matters is that you've begun to see what's going on. You've stopped long enough to ask, why am I doing this? You've had a moment of awareness, even if it's just for a split second. Each moment is a small victory, a significant step forward in your journey to regaining mental freedom. You don't have to become a minimalist, a tech-free person, or a hermit. You just need to become someone who knows what you're doing and why. When you become conscious of every time you touch your phone, every time you open an app, you begin to take back control. You're no longer being pulled along, you're in control. Remember, technology isn't the enemy. It's a tool. It's how you use it or let it use you. If you can use it to learn, to grow, and to connect more deeply rather than just skimming through emotional scraps, you're winning. So when you find yourself exhausted after hours of aimless surfing, forgive yourself. Then gently put down your phone, go for a walk, sit down with a blank page, call a friend you really want to talk to. Do something slow and meaningful. It doesn't have to be a big action, but it is a real action. The more you repeat these small choices, the more you'll see that your brain isn't broken. It's just waiting for you to lead the way. And maybe one day you'll sit back, look back on the journey you've taken, and smile. Because you didn't let life slip away. You didn't allow the digital world to dictate your worth. You chose to truly live. Not at the speed of your newsfeed,